Today's lesson is Chapter 9, Lesson 2, which can be found on pages 619 through 624. Our objective is I can add fractions with like denominators. Question 1. When adding fractions with like denominators, the blank stays the same. Question 2. After adding the fractions, you must blank the answer.
Has to add 3/15 plus 7/15 and then simplify the answer. So just the process when you add fractions is if they already, well, first of all, if they're not mixed numbers, and neither of these are, and if they have the same denominator, in this example, the denominators are already the same. The denominator is 15. So if you add these two fractions, your sum is going to have the same denominator, 15, and your numerator is just going to be the sum of the numerator. So it's going to be 3 plus 7, or it's going to be equal to 10 over 15. Now, if we wanted to simplify this, we look for the greatest common factor in both the 10 and the 15. And as far as I can tell, 5 is the largest number that goes into both of them. So divide the 10 by 5. So you divide the 10 by 5, and you divide the 15 by 5. And you get 10 divided by 5 is 2, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. You get 2/3. Now, to understand why this works, let's draw it out. Let's split something up into 15 sections. So let me split it up into 15 sections. Let me see how well I can do this. Or actually, even a better way, an easier way might be to draw circles. So, well, let me do the 15 sections. So let me draw. So that is one section right over there. That is one section, and then if I copy and paste it, so let me copy and then let me paste it, that is a second section, and then third section, fourth section, and then we have a fifth section. Let me copy and paste this whole thing. So that's 5 sections right there. So let me copy and then paste that. So that is 10 sections, and then let me do it one more time. So that is 15 sections. So you can imagine this whole thing is like a candy bar or something, and we have now split it up into 15 sections. Now, what is 3/15? Well, it's going to be 3 of the 15 sections. So 3/15 is going to be 1, 2, 3. 3/15. Now to that, we're adding 7 of the 1/15 sections, or 7 of the sections. So we're adding 7 of those to it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you see now, if you take the orange and the blue, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the sections, or 10 of the 15 sections. And then to see why this is the same thing as 2/3, you can just split this candy bar into thirds. So each third would have 5 sections in it. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 1/3 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is another third right there. And notice, when you do it like this, we have filled out exactly 2 of the thirds. This is the third third, but that's not filled in. So 10/15 is the same thing as 2/3.
All right, let's take a look at this in our book. I am on page 619. So in this example, they're saying the length across the bell or the top of a jellyfish is about 5-6 foot. And if 2 of these jellyfish were placed side by side, what would their combined length be? So we know we have to add together 5-6 plus 5-6. Well, they have a like denominator. So one way you could do that would be to use models like he did in the second half of the video. So you could draw out 6 like they did here. So here's 6, one whole jellyfish's length. And then this is 5 of it. 5 1/6 pieces. Plus another 5 1/6 pieces. Because remember, it's 5, 6. And when you get that together, if you counted all of the 1/6 pieces, you would have 10, 6. Or, which as a mixed number would be 1 2/3 foot or feet. Another way to do that would just be to add the numerators and keep the denominator. Since it does have a like denominator, we can just add the numerators together and keep the denominator the same. So 5 plus 5 is 10, so we would have 10, 6. which is the same as 1 2/3. All right, so look back at these two questions and answer them in the form, please.